YouTube is LMERicoTv, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on. We got Charleston White ran down on in West Dallas and calls the police. The police show up, so y'all know what time it is, man. And y'all just gonna have to learn not to mess with this, man. He literally told y'all in multiple interviews he's not afraid to call the police if somebody try to do anything to him, and he's not afraid to stand by that and admit that. So it's like at this point in time, it's not even worth it, man. Like, we know he says some things that's controversial and disrespectful, and we also know he says some truth in some of the things he's saying about how gangs is ruining the communities and shit like that. But at the same time, he's also throwing stones at people and expecting them to not try to retaliate, because he knows at the end of the day that the shit he says can be definitely deemed disrespectful and warrant somebody wanting to do something to you just because you spoke on some of their family or friends, and some of them might be dead and gone and stuff. And the way he be talking, he would make it seem like he's one of those people that's about that action type shit. But at the end of the day, he's really not. He's more so of a person of throwing stones and hiding his hand. So it's like, why take the chance of losing your freedom and shit fucking with him? Like, at the end of the day, he is who he is. He playing a dangerous game. It's just only a matter of time. Hopefully nothing happens to him. I don't want to see nothing happen to him, and so on and so forth. But the way he's doing his thing, man, that's going to ultimately be his own fault if something does happen, because he knows what he's doing and everybody is seeing right through him type shit. So it's like, don't even waste your time fucking with him, because you already know the police gonna get called on you. It's just that simple, period. So with that said though, man, I talked long enough. Brand new to the channel, you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button now. As y'all see, I'm on the grind at 10K, and I'm hopefully trying to hit that by next year, man. So shout out to y'all that's been rocking with me and supporting the channel this far, man, because without y'all, my channel wouldn't be where it's at right now. Also, don't forget to make sure y'all smash that like button and comment on the video as well to help the video get recommended to a large audience of people, hopefully bringing new supporters to the channel as well. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications, and don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well. Hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And also, when y'all do turn on the post notifications, sometimes they don't work, so make sure y'all check out the channel every single day, because you never know when I'm gonna drop, and you do not want to miss out on when I drop. And also, don't forget to add and follow me on social media. All my social media platforms are listed down below in the description box, as well as in the intro of the video, so you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding me on social media. With that said though, man, I'm gonna go ahead and start the screen record. That started, we starting the vid now.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.
Yeah, look at Charleston White about to get whooped in the West. Charleston White about to get whooped in the West.
I got lucky here in the background, even though it's some loud music playing. Somebody said "fuck your mama" or something. I think that was his ass though. But man, it's like he willingly goes to locations where he know he might not be liked and shit. Like, it's like at this point too, he's kind of teasing motherfuckers to try to do something to him. He knows if somebody tries something, instantly 911, over with. All he doing is looking for somebody to take the bait and get locked up, period. That's all he doing. He's already saying he's trying to make the community better. So with that said, he's also saying, like, I'm gonna call the police on gang members if I see some illegal shit going on. If I see somebody trying to do something to me, I'm gonna call the police to get their ass arrested type shit. And that's that. That's all he literally trying to do. So it's like, don't even waste y'all time trying to fuck with him, unless y'all gonna be doing shit that's off camera and y'all pretty much not gonna make that shit known type shit. Like, because at the end of the day, this man is always gonna have a camera at any point on him, because he knows there's gonna be a lot of people tempted to try to do something to him. So it's honestly a big ass risk that you even try to do anything to him at this point. So it's like, y'all might as well just stay clear from him, period. If he ain't touching y'all physically or anything like that, ain't really stepping up to y'all for real, man to man, let it go. At the end of the day, it's not worth your freedom, period. But we already know some of y'all gonna still be hot-headed and want to try to do something to the man just to get some clout or to up y'all name everywhere and shit to say y'all did something to Charleston White. But at the end of the day, look at what it's gonna cost you. That's all y'all gotta remember. Just look at what it's gonna cost you if you try to do something to that man. But other than that though, man, like I said, I know he said some very disrespectful things and he like to throw them stones. But at the end of the day, he's always gonna hide his hand and make it seem like he didn't do nothing wrong at all. But we're gonna continue on though, man.
Y'all, they got Charleston White fucked up.
Also, too, I just want to say, I'm going to react to this shit he was saying about Boosie, Lil Boosie, son. I said Boosie and Lil Boosie. I'm going to react to the shit he said about Lil Boosie and his son, Tootie Raww. And I'm going to also react to the things he was saying to Tip, T.I., and his son, King. But other than that, though, man, it's just been a wild week for this man. Like, he's always finding a way to make headlines. Like, he's constantly coming up with shit that he knows is gonna let him get views and all type of shit, man. And some people are falling for it every single time, man. But other than that, let's continue on.
No, you don't get to pick how we go, how this go, nigga. You don't get to choose how this go, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm still the way down. I'm still the way down. You ain't proved it. You look like the nigga holding everybody out here, nigga. You in your truth, nigga. Fuck that, he put a gun on me. He was with it.
Oh, this nigga here.
Oh, he said no.
A joint. This nigga called the law. Oh, he a hoe.
And you just not knowing that?
He a hoe.
Yo, exactly what that female just said in the background. You just now knowing that? Like, literally, this man in multiple interviews, down there every interview he's been a part of, he's told y'all he's gonna call the police if y'all try to do something to him. He's not afraid to do that. Y'all gotta realize he's not gonna play by the streets rules. He don't care about that shit. No matter how he acts and how he talks on the internet, at the end of the day, he's still gonna be a person that's going to call the police. So now y'all pretty much setting yourselves up for even entertaining this motherfucker. Y'all gotta stay away from him. That's just it. Like I said, I know he say some shit that's disrespectful, but at the end of the day, you really can't fuck with him because he's gonna have the police called. Whether it be him or somebody else around him, police is getting called automatically. So it's not even worth it. I'm gonna rewind that a little bit because that shit was funny. She said that shit like everybody should already know this already, for real, for real.
Nigga here.
Oh, he said no.
A joint. This nigga called the law. Oh, he a hoe.
And you just not knowing that?
He a hoe. This nigga really called the law. This nigga really called the laws. And they came. He over there fucking with him.
He put the gun in the car, a silver gun. He gave it to one of them. He had me surrounded with his gang buddy. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Police.
He talking about old thing he before that's fucked up.
Okay, he put a gun on me. He was with him. He was with him.
Yo, it's like at this point, pretty much it look like some people wasn't really known to the police to know who was really involved in the incident. As soon as y'all seen the police come, I would have left. Like, bro, if I'm with some of y'all niggas that was just trying to get on that with him and the police show up, I'm instantly leaving. Because all it's going to take to do what he just did, point somebody out that was with the crowd. Y'all ain't going to be able to hide from the motherfucker when the police come, because he's going to point every last one of y'all ass out. That's just that. Especially if you being disrespectful towards him. So as soon as police would have came, if you off in the cut somewhere, bail out. Shit, don't act like you weren't even there type shit. Just act like you wasn't even, you was just walking the block or some shit. Like, at the end of the day, as soon as the police come, you already know he telling on everybody. It's time to go. Over with. We're gonna rewind that just a little bit and continue on.
Oh,
He was
shit.
with him.
Oh, shit.
Better not say shit to me.
Oh, shit.
Putting all you niggas asses in jail. Yeah.
Damn.
He got the gun, man.
He chewed me. Watch out.
Tough. Hold on. I don't know if that's the end or what. Yeah, it look like that's the end. Somebody.
It's the most hated blogger in Texas, Real Tune TV. Back to you with another Real Tune TV exclusive. And today we have to talk about Charleston White getting ran out of West Dallas and calling the police on the people who attempted to run him out. So, Charleston White went live earlier on his YouTube to show his location that he was at some event in West Dallas. Now, as you know, Charleston has been going viral for talking big noise about Dallas, claiming that he got people locked up, several people, a studio in Dallas shut down, which Charleston actually is good friends with the owner of the studio. So I don't know if he betrayed his friend for the better cause of the community or whatever the reason is. All I know is that Charleston claimed he got the studio shut down.
And that's also kind of bad business, man, because I didn't know that about this whole situation. So not only do you know who Charleston White is, you cool with him and everything, but if you got certain motherfuckers at your event or whatever thing you got going on somewhere where you doing business at, why would you have him come around a whole bunch of people that you know is probably living that type of lifestyle for real and probably not even cool with this man for real? So now, not only did he call the police on them, he stopped your whole entire business thing, whatever you was doing for that night at the studio, whatever, and potentially messed up your whole business clientele now. If people find out, which I'm pretty sure, because it sounds like he in a well-known area that a lot of motherfuckers know about. He's at a studio that a lot of people probably go and do their music at and shit, make music and all that shit. He pretty much is just ran those people away from doing business with you. I ain't saying your business gonna be completely gone, but a lot of it possibly is gonna be gone because a lot of people that's really living in the street life, they not cool with that. They not gonna condone that shit. So it's like, if they know that you fuck with him and you pretty much was part of the reason why this shit happened, they not finna fuck with you no more. They not finna try to come make music at your studio. They not finna pay you for studio time and all that shit because they know at the end of the day, you was kind of you basically responsible for this happening. So now the people that's living that type of lifestyle, now they gonna look at you a certain way and feel like, oh shit, if I go try to pull up to this studio, what if Charleston White ass there? What if he said some shit about my people? What if he said some shit about people that's dead and gone that I know personally? And you don't think those people gonna try to react off of that? Bad business, man. All business ain't good business. It's just that fucking simple. If you was gonna have Charleston White pull up to your shit, whatever the case may be, You should have made sure none of the niggas that's living that street life for real pull up either. You should have made sure that only Charleston White and his people came. Leave it at that. But he did what he did, and now it's gonna make your business look bad. People gonna be less wanting to work with you, less wanting to come pull up to your studio and show you love and shit. But then at the end of the day, I don't know none of these people personally, so I don't know how cool people's relationship is with the person that run the studio or whatever the case may be. Some people still might fuck with them. Some people might not fuck with them no more. That's just the simple truth, man. It is what it is, man. But to me, that's just bad business. I'm not gonna have somebody that I know is not really supporting the street life for real, which nobody should, because at the end of the day, the shit do fuck up communities. Y'all know the truth, man. Y'all know some of the shit he's saying is truthful, but at the end of the day, it's just the shit that he says that's extra and disrespectful that shouldn't be said or talked about. But like I was saying, if I got him pulling up and I know what he do and what he not gonna allow people to do to him and shit because he's gonna call the police, I'm not finna have motherfuckers that's in the streets pull up too. That's just a recipe for disaster. You just know that shit not finna end well. And it's gonna end up just like how this ended up. Police getting called. Now a lot of motherfuckers possibly going to jail. Some people possibly losing their freedom left and right. All because of this whole situation right here over nothing. At the end of the day, I know it's possibly over shit he said, but at the end of the day, look at who he is and look what he do. Even if it's hard for y'all to accept that, y'all still just gotta stay away from the man. Y'all gotta do shit in silence behind the cameras and shit. But like I said, it's a big risk to even try to do anything to this man because he's always most likely gonna have a camera on him, period. He knows people is trying to do something to him every time he step out. So I'm pretty sure it's always gonna be a camera on that man, period. So if anything happens, best believe it's gonna be seen on camera. All it just takes is that right person who don't got nothing to lose, don't care about the cameras, none of that, to do something to him. That's all it takes. But there's a lot of people who ain't willing to take that chance because shit, they might got shit that they gotta worry about and be responsible for that they can't go to jail in due time because that's gonna mess up shit they got going on in their personal life. They ain't got people that's possibly gonna do the things that he was doing for their family. So it's like, if you get locked up, then what? Now you sitting down in jail and the shit that you was possibly responsible for is possibly gonna be paused and froze for a while. And ain't no telling if you gonna get out of jail, and ain't no telling what your bond gonna be if you getting charged for certain shit. Shit, you might be in jail with no bond after the police pull up and you possibly being dirty or something. You possibly got a pole or all type of illegal shit on you. So it's like, don't even risk it. So y'all just gotta keep that shit in mind, because if y'all get locked up, who gonna do what you was doing for your people? Not everybody 100 for real, for real. Not everybody is gonna look out for your fam while you locked up. So you gotta keep that shit in mind. Like, if you got some people depending on you, you can't be getting locked up. That's just the truth. Other than that, man, we're gonna continue on. The video is almost over, and I did kind of make this longer than I needed to be. But other than that, though, man, this is still a reaction video. I just gotta give y'all my full, honest reaction. That's just what it is, man. Y'all can skip through the video if y'all want to. But other than that, shout out to y'all that's still watching the video from start to finish.
In Oak Cliff, well, West Dallas. So Charleston is now in West Dallas, outside, posted with the people. Now, if you know anything about events, they're very armed, usually with police presence and security. So it's no worry of Charleston whether somebody's gonna do something, usually, because he's protected at these events. Obviously, he has his own personal security and he has a knife. And sometimes as you know from the club shooting, he also has a gun. Well, Charleston was in West Dallas. Yes, Charleston was in West Dallas at the gas station when some real beep seen him in West Dallas at
that type of event at a gas station. I doubt that has security or police pretty much watching the situation, because I could have swore they said this was at a studio. Unless the studio and the gas station happen to be next to each other, then that's different. But if this is only at a gas station, I don't see why they would have an event there, and then the police and security is pretty much around monitoring the whole situation. Because at that point, that's almost basically like, hey, y'all, pull up, this is where we at, we trying to turn up, woo, 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 do what y'all want to do, pull up type shit. But at the end of the day, he got his real security because he came. He knows people don't like him. He knows the odds of people possibly trying to run up on him and doing something to him. So you already know he's going to have security on him. And if it ain't police there, he calling the police. That's just that simple. So other than that, let's continue on.
the gas station, and he was pressed. He was pressed. From the looks of the video, you can see where Charleston White is standing his ground, but you can also see where Charleston White calls the police. Now, he then goes overboard because once the police came, he started pointing people out. He was with them. He put the gun under the seat. It's in his car, the back door, in the silver car. He gets the name and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to tell you like this, okay? If you don't know, now you know. Leave Charleston White alone. Leave him alone, because he's going to tell it. You think that you're going to see him and you're going to get the opportunity to beat him up? You're going to get the opportunity to do him something? Not only will he pepper spray you, but he will call the police on you. And he's aiming, once he do so, to put you in jail. It's no longer a persona. This is what he is, and this is what he is on.
I never even looked at it as a persona. I looked at that's just really how he is. It's like that for a lot of everyday average people. That's all he pretty much is. He just one of those people that took it upon himself to make a name off of that shit. He made his clout. He made a support base off of it, and he found a way to make money off of it. So the props I do give him is pretty much capitalizing off of who he is as a person. That's pretty much all he did. He capitalized off who he is as an average, everyday person. That's just it. Now he making money. That's just what it is, man. It's just that simple. Other than that, I think this is pretty much the end, though.
Rat Williams is officially a person now.
Yeah, that's very much it. Yeah, man. Pretty much like dude said, dude is who he is for real, for real. This ain't no persona no more. Like I said, though, I never looked at it as a persona, but it is what it is, man. Y'all gonna learn y'all lesson if y'all haven't learned already from this situation alone, man. It's just that simple. The man, he gonna do what he want to do, say what he want to say, and he daring anybody to touch him because he gonna call the police and you gonna go right to jail. It's just that simple. With that said, though, man, that's the end of the video. This is longer than I expected it to be. But anyway, shout out to y'all that's been watching the video from the beginning to end and cared about my full reaction, whatever. But that said, though, man, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to the video or the video itself in general, make sure y'all smash that like button, comment on the video. That will help the video get recommended to a large audience of people and hopefully bring in new supporters to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now. Excuse me if you haven't already, man, because without y'all, my channel wouldn't be where it's at right now, and I'm grinding to 10K, and I'm hopefully trying to hit that by next year. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos, and to be sure you don't miss out on new videos that I drop. Check out the channel every day, no matter the time of the day, just because you never know when I'm going to drop, and you don't want to miss out. And also, don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. All my social media platforms are listed down below in the description box as well as in the intro of the video, so you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding me on social media. That said, though, man, that's the end. And I'm going to catch you guys later on with more, so stay tuned. Peace.